So we are all set up for some practice at Laguna Seca, sorry, at Spa-Francorchamps with the Camel series, and I mean the Nissan. So this is just practice and mainly a main test now for my streaming, which should be now finally all set up. I have all my nice nifty system with OBS. Took a while to get used to it, but I should now have good settings and good frame rate even while streaming. So let's see if I can get closer to my optimal of 207. I have a best of 208, so there is still easily 1 second that I can carve out lapping here. I didn't even I'm not sure even which setup I'm running at the moment. So for now I'm just practicing, and the camera race are usually on the Sunday because unfortunately participation on this series is very low. Although the car is super fun and multi-class racing is always challenging. You are racing together against Audis. So this is just the first warm-up lap. And let's see what we are going to be able to achieve. Braking in first here, a little bit of accelerator, braking again. Okay, let's try now the first time and lap. First corner. And now all flat out. I'm already alpha seconds lower. It's tricky to arrive at the entrance of this corner and have to shift as well. So ideally I should have build up more speed before the corner, so I don't have to shift while start to get into my turning point. Careful here on the curves, they can be quite slippery and challenging. Very hard braking here, and then past the apex we should start to be able to open up. I can probably take this corner faster, but I'm being conservative at the moment. Very conservative because I'm 1 second slower than my best, which is already 1 second slower than my optimal. Now I'm keeping confusing the brake with the clutch because I was used to right foot braking on the Nissan to use the clutch for upshifting, but it's actually better to train myself to stick to left foot braking because this allows more fine control on the car. Approaching the turns, you can actually tip on the brake to help with the car rotation, not too much. Again, I was tapping on the brake thinking it was the clutch. Okay, at least I was able to upshift before the corner. I stayed in track, no off tracks. So I use all the track there. Maximize now the braking point here. Going slightly lower. Open it up a little bit. Closing down. Slightly touching the brake. Okay, let's start fresh. I will not talk too much and try to be concentrated and just see if I can do few clean laps to be ready for the race on Sunday. I think that was slightly better. Got an off track there. The corner is all about steering. Very gentle here, very easy to upset the car there. Already half a second slower. I didn't check the condition of the track and the temperature of the tarmac. But yeah, feels like there's a little bit less grip. That was kind of like a drift. So I didn't even get off tracks, but yeah. At least I control the car. It's good to practice as well to lose control, because sometimes in the race it's easy to, you know, take lines you don't know, and it's nice to know as well how to recover the car. Here I should be able to keep in third. Off track there, need to be careful. Okay. 0.3 seconds lower. I may recover some time, or at least match my best. Not if I'm driving like this. Usually here I go down to first, but had to dab on the brake to keep the car on track. Okay, that mistake cost me a lot. Let's see if I can keep going and just start to get progressively better. Need to be super gentle on the throttle on the exit of that corner. Still 0.3 seconds lower there. It may also be down to gasoline. I now have full tank. I don't remember when I did my best how much gasoline I had. But mostly more than concentrating on the timing now, I should be just concerned about doing few clean laps here. Losing it. Feels anyway that I have less grip than usual on my rear, so it can be down to the condition of the. Looks like it's late afternoon, so tarmac may be fairly hot. But it's no excuse for being lame. I messed up the entrance on this corner. Okay, now I start to be gaining time. Easy peasy. Okay, this can be a good lap. Come on. Still gaining time. Cornering quite aggressively here. Lost time in this corner. We did a good exit now. Come on. Too early on the brakes there. Half a second slower, but better lap. Start to get together. Missed the first gear. Okay, I still have a few minutes of gameplay, then I actually have to change the tire on my real car, which is not as exciting of this one. But the tires are not as expensive as changing tire on this one. So good thing this is a virtual car. Lost the third gear there. I took this corner quite better. Almost lost it there at the exit. Okay, 1.3 seconds lower. Not great, but at least I'm keeping the car on the track, which is progress. A little bit early with the downshift in there. Had bad frame drop in there. That's an off track. Missed the shift. I thought already to be at this corner, so I was getting in a little bit too hot. But I feel fairly confident on the track. Still not ready for the race really, but not too far from it. I mean, definitely my time is probably sucks. I don't even know which is a good time now on the Nissan here. But you know, it's not about at the moment for me being really competitive, it's just about learning. At least I'm consistent on the 210. Okay, say I have one more lap after this one and I have to wrap it up, guys. Lost it there. Kind of like a good enough recovery. If it happened during the race, at least I did not cause any damage. Although with the Nissan sometimes, even if you think you didn't got any damage, suddenly the car lose a lot of speed. It's very sensitive if there is any problem from an aerodynamic point of view. Is immediately dragging down speed wise. Oh, that was very bad. Okay, let's see if we can place a last clean lap. Before calling it a day. Still losing time. Okay, 0.6 lower than my best, but so far at least quite a clean lap. No major mistakes. One full second slower. Let's do the last lap to be sure that I get more confident as well with the pit stop entry, which is always a good thing to know about. because I usually enter here, but that now is the endurance layout, so it's slightly different. I'm not really sure where the pit entry is, and then I really have to go because it's already half 3. This corner is tricky. So there, for example, I did a nice recover. I didn't completely wreck the car, but you know, I just barely touched on the corner there, and that may have consequences on the top speed. But again, that will be a good enough recovery race, because at least I will avoid I will not have to pit to fix the car. Now, talking of pit, what is the entrance of the pit stop during endurance? I think maybe it's just after. For the life of me, I cannot find the pit entry. Okay, let's do a very last lap just to try to find a pit entry. Don't even know where is the pit. I really need a... They should put a GPS in iRacing. Now turn right. Then turn left. Off track, very easy there to go off track. Hard to get exactly on the limits of the track. Okay, where are the damn pin now? Where is the pit entry? Ah, is it here? No. So you know what I will do? And this is the last thing. When you don't find the entrance to the pit entry, just go on the pits in reverse. Now with these mirrors, it's not great.
You're going the wrong way.
Yeah, I need to find the entrance of the pit, man.
You've been disqualified for reckless driving.
Nice. Okay, so that wasn't really successful, but for the life of me I cannot understand where are the entrance of the pit. Let's try to check. If I look at the replay, let's check the best lap I did, and let's go into a third chase. So here we know already it's not the entrance of the pit, and it's going all the way down there. Okay. So it was that. Okay, when I got the green area, I need to say all the way to the pit. There you go, pit entry. Duh. As you can see, I'm very advanced racer. I love my paint scheme, by the way. I think it suits this car very well. As you can see, I'm a little bit on the theme of black and orange. But okay, guys, that's enough practice that I can do so far. Probably I still need a lot more practice. Best time of 2:09, 2 seconds slower than my actual optimal, so still a lot of work to do. And setup wise, I just have a modified from medium downforce. I may try maybe to tinker with the setup as well a little bit and see how much I can improve, if I can improve at all. Well, so that's it, guys. See you on next stream. If you would like to subscribe or follow or whatever you want to do, I hope that at some point I will gain some viewer. So see you on the next one.